Okay, I'm going to talk about the book In Cold Blood. I was reading it for school and just wanted to talk about it and inform you about this book. It's a really good book. It's a really, really sad thing. I'm not going to give you all like the entire story because then why read it. But it's about the Clutter family down in Kansas and Holcomb, Kansas. It's like 5 miles away from Garden City. One night, these two men, Dick and Perry, break into the Clutter house to kill them. They just kill them, steal some money, and some other stuff. You gotta read it to know the entire story. But I'm not doing this to tell you guys like what it's about so you can get good grades. Because I think it's wrong that English classes do use this book as a form of a way to grade us. Because it is a tragedy. An entire family had to be slaughtered so Truman Capote could get famous. He wrote Breakfast with Tiffany's. He should have stayed at Breakfast with Tiffany's, whatever. Because he went down there saying that he was going to write an article and make it really good, talk about the family, and say what a tragedy of their death was. Instead, he writes this 384-page novel, which made him famous. There's over 3,500,000 copies in print. And that's when this was made. And this is really old. So, I just want to say, Truman Capote, you're a dick. Because you took somebody's family who died. 4 people died. Nancy, the daughter, Kenan, the son, Herb, the father, and Bonnie, the wife. The mother and wife. And got famous because of their death. It's really sad, and it's really disgusting that that's how you got famous. Also, you made Perry one of the murderers. You made his story sound really sad because he had a crap life. Big deal. It doesn't mean you have to go slaughter 4 people. And Dick was a dick because he had a good life. He shouldn't have killed these people. And told him for $40. Took the life of these good people for $40. $10 a head. Nothing to really do. I have a check right here. It's for $50. Anybody want to come kill me? Because that would be stupid. Because a $50 check, or just $50 to kill an entire family who were good people, is disgusting. To write an entire novel, get famous off of it, is even more disgusting. He didn't know the family. He got to know the murderers, and so you got their side of the story. But it's just terrible that he just took this horrible track, wrote this huge book, and now is remembered for writing it. There's movies out, there's movies about him, and also he lied because, or maybe the teacher, because one of the teachers at the school lived there and she was 7, and she said that everybody wanted to talk to this guy. He has a movie called Capote, and he said that nobody wanted to talk to him, nobody liked him, but according to her, everybody wanted to talk to him, everybody wanted to get their word in edgewise. So, either she's lying or Capote's lying. I don't know. But, just want to say, good book, good story, like, it's good if you like the whole mystery thing. It's sad that it happened, it's a tragedy. 2 Clutter daughters are still living, and because they had already moved out. Nancy's boyfriend, his life was changed forever because there are probably still people that say he had something to do with it, even though it is proved in this book that he's not. There's always going to be skepticals. So, read it, but don't read it because you want to know about the murder. Read it because they were good people. They're horrific people. Dick and Perry, they're terrible people. Perry really only killed because he wanted Dick to like him, because Perry didn't have anybody else. But to fit in is no reason to kill. he even talked to Nancy for a long time. But he did do something good, because Dick wanted to rape her, and Perry said no. So, good for Perry for not letting a victim become a victim in another way. She died, I'm pretty sure she died a virgin, so she died pure. So, again, read it, terrific read, but don't read it to know about the murderers and da da da. Remember that it is a true story. It's really sad, and they are buried in Garden City, so pay your respects. So that's all I wanted to say. But I'd say try and find the newer version of it, because this one stinks. And it's really big. So, alrighty. Read it. Here it is. Truman Capote in Cold Blood. Sad that he got famous. Remember that. But it's a good book because it does show how, like, the effect on a community and other people and the entire country, actually, because a lot of people know about this. But, alrighty. Read it. Mourn the loss of that family. And, alrighty. So.